Hello, everyone. Listen here, I want you guys to come on in. Come on in. The show will start shortly. Come on in. Actually, let me make that a banner. Yes, come on in. Hit the like button, and we're going to start the show here in a little bit. Hmm. All right. Grand Rising. Hi. Grand Rising. The nurse is on duty. We're doing, a little med check right quick. Just making sure you all are safe and getting a good night's rest and checking in on our patients. Okay. I love the way that smells. Okay, let me stop it. Okay, Tiara's definitely in the building. Says Grand Rising. Please hit the like button, please. Yes. All right. So listen here. We are here because Timmie Tuckett is back out here on the prowl. And she stated that she was suing Dani Robertson, child. And this whole saga is like, I was over it when it was all going on. Like right now, I think the people are focusing on the people that were in the Jaguar sector. They're focusing on her arrest because she has an arrest warrant out. I know Tasha K had reported on it, and someone else is still like on some YouTube beef. And at what point in time are we going to move forward? You know what I'm saying? Like, when are we going to move forward? I feel like it's so repetitive, Yeah, Timmy Tuckett is out here trying to sue someone. I'm just like, get over it. I'm so over it. And I want you all to like really help me out with this. So when it comes to like a YouTube beef, right? Why is it okay for these content creators to get themselves in the beef, come out here, sound off on certain situations, and then when the heat turns up on them, then they want to play innocent, but they are failing to tell everybody that they were out here doxing. They were pretty much in a cult. They were pretty much looking for Jaguar to be their savior to the industry. They were looking for a moment. You're talking about an individual that sat up here and stole a song from Jaguar. Jaguar sent me the song. She sent someone else a song. I didn't steal it. I didn't go and try to make money up off of it. You know what I'm saying? It's weird. And so I think that the nurse is going to have to cover this. I just feel like if you feel like you're so in a space where the internet is just way too much for you, I think maybe you need to take a break and log off. Don't come back talking about the same things because they're going to trigger you. And while you're out there filing your lawsuit, please be honest with the judge and the courts and say, hey, I am guilty of such and such and such and such. Let's be honest. What are you doing to yourself, girl? You're a sweaty mess. Are you ill? So listen here, the nurse is on duty to help you figure that right on out, Timmie. What I'm suggesting that you do is not watch Dani Robertson anymore. I know she's very entertaining. I know, but you're getting triggered. And now you're back on the prowl trying to recruit the old moderators that were a part of the mod squad. And I see your angle. You're wanting to know what are people doing? Well, you've been watching. You know exactly what's going on. You just said that you chose not to get online. So is it because so you're not coming on because the Social Security has caught up? Perhaps. So listen here. If any of that is going on, I just want you to take a deep breath with me. Come on, in and out. Inhale, exhale. We have to start making wise choices when it comes to our health. Things that are going to get us out of our body, things that are going to get us yelling and screaming. It's not really good for us. And in the month of February, we need to be worried about our heart. We need to be worried about our breathing. We need to do some self care. Give that some attention. I think that when it comes to social media, and it's just not for adults, I think it goes for all age groups. Sometimes the internet can be overwhelming. Sometimes you can get too invested into something. Sometimes we even get disappointed, whether if we want to admit it or not. What are we going to do? You've got to suck it up, buttercups. Oh, yes. Yes. Tier says, please leave Dani alone and focus on other content. Yes. And see, this is the thing about this woman. I was excited to see her come back. And I thought that she was going to be talking about something different. It's like, I'm all about a story, like, okay, I was here and then I made this big old change. I think that we all a success story, You've been chasing someone, they're not really giving you the attention. And of course, we do the clickbait and we get a whole audience over, right? And then it wears out. You've got to find something different. That's why we're doing what we're doing right now. The Queen Tulsa Hour, the bare truth. We're going to make this a segment. The bare truth. Because some of us need to hear the bare truth. And why not hear it come from, well, I don't want to give myself, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I don't want to ring my bell. Um, get to that. Mhm. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to give you the bare truth. I'm going to give you that pill of truth. It might be a little hard to swallow, but I need you to bear with me. I need you to go with me. Go with me. Come on. Go with me. Go with me here. Give me your hand. Give me your hand. We're going to take this pill of truth with pride and with dignity. Okay? So this is what we're going to do. Going forward, we've got to push back. You got to leave Dani alone. Leave her alone. Leave her alone. Because I'm going to tell you something about this. It's like chasing a relationship. It's like chasing a man. I don't I don't like to chase. I like to be chased, Sometimes you just got to be chased. Put out that different content and watch that attention to that content. Just chase. Let your content have people chasing. Focus on you. All of us, listen here. I'm not just saying it to you, I'm saying it to myself. I've got to move on from some things. That's why we're having Queen Tulsa's hour. The bare truth. No makeup. Fresh face, no base. Let's see what you guys are saying. All right, we got CJ the cat in the building. Hello. Grand Rising. Yes. So if you're just now coming in, Timmie Tuckett is going to sue. Is going to sue. Going to sue Dani Robertson. She says that she's in the courts and she really can't say much about it right now. And I'm just thinking, why would you bring it up? And then they got into a conversation. I don't know if you all remember, but the guy Kai, right? The guy Kai, that was a part of the mod squad, he was over there and he was chatting it up with her. And it was just like, oh, for old time's sake. Uh-huh. Yes. For old time's sake. Allegedly, Jaguar Wright has some 13-year-old boy staying in the home. From my understanding, it's Odell's, which is her current boyfriend. It's his nephew, or someone had sent their son to them to care for. And before we skip to that, Odell is still a married man. He's still in like this divorce with his wife. There is a protective order in place, um, allegedly, to protect um, the wife and the children. And so I was thinking, I was like, so somebody sent the kid to them. Is this a strategy, allegedly, in my head? Is this a strategy for them to prove to the court that this is a good man? He knows how to parent. Um, is any of this being documented? Because, they like to pull out the cameras and, do things for documentation purposes, allegedly. I'm not really sure what's going on. Now I'm just like, oh my goodness. Now a child has appeared, 13 years old. And there are allegations that Jaguar Wright found some corn. Corn, ladies and gentlemen, found corn. Yes. On the young man's phone. And I don't know how she approached him. I really don't. But let's go on a quick commercial break and we'll be right back.
I don't understand. You don't have to understand. What if your healing depends on you speaking into that hole? What if? What if it's just that simple? What if you don't have to hurt? What if you don't have to understand? What if you don't have to like it? What if you don't have to feel it? What if all you have to do is speak it into that hole? Would you be willing to do that? Do it.
All you got to do is speak into that hole, baby. Listen, Timmie, just speak into the hole. You got it. Listen, speak into that hole. You got to speak into the hole sometimes and just let it go. You have to. All right. He said, why are you having a conversation with a 19-year-old boy? You know what? She says, I miss you. I miss you. I miss you. I missed you. I missed you. Yes. Oh, yes. Listen, Timmie told Kai, she said, I missed you. I missed you. And then listen here. I'm glad you brought that point up because it's going to be a time where Remember, I had just told you all that the 13-year-old boy is staying with Jaguar Wright and Odell. And there was corn allegedly found on the 13-year-old boy's phone. Hey, Nurse Tony, how are you doing, my love? And so they're saying that maybe Jaguar Wright had put it on there, you know? Not really sure. Yeah, a 19-year-old kid can't tell me ish. Ain't that it? Get into it, Tiara. Get into it. And welcome to the nurses station. Yes, drop your opinions off in the nurses station's box and we'll get them. Norris Tony has dropped in the nurses box. He says, "Hey Tulsa, hey, feel free to drop your notes in the box." So get into this, y'all. Now, now we got to put on our shades because now we're in investigative mode. Now listen here. So things take a turn. Now, Timmie and her nephew, alleged nephew, is on the panel. I'm going to give you a backstory. This 19-year-old young kid, because that's, grown folks, when you're past, like, I mean, I consider you, 21 and older, you know what I'm saying? That's when you're able to go out there, purchase your adult beverages, and, some responsibilities are put on you, like insurance, right? Be a 21-year-old and try to go out there and get some insurance on a red Mustang. Moving right along. So he gets on the panel. They're talking, they're reminiscing. I mean, she's just letting him know how much that she missed conversating with him. Now, this is the same woman that told him that her man was not, he wasn't tearing it up. He wasn't tearing it up in the room. Ooh, he wasn't functional. Okay. Imagine being a 19-year-old on YouTube looking for an auntie, and you run up on an auntie that takes total advantage of that and go ahead and start making those moves. Okay, listen here. From dark conversations to my man can't get functional for the party. I'm over here partying and serenading over you, the 19-year-old. And listen here, I want you to put your face in the hole.
Put your mouth right over that hole. Put your mouth there. I don't understand. You don't have to understand. What if your healing depends on you speaking into that hole? What if? What if it's just that simple? What if you don't have to hurt? What if you don't have to understand? What if you don't have to like it? What if you don't have to feel it? What if all you have to do is speak it into that hole? Would you be willing to do that? Do it.
I just want to know what if. Because you know what? At this point in time, when it comes to this woman having a conversation about Jaguar Wright and this 13-year-old, I can only just refer back to how Timmie Tuckett was on the phone with this 19-year-old kid expressing to him how her grown husband cannot be functional. This is a 50 plus year old woman, you all. I feel like that was like trauma to his ears. Why did he have to know that your husband is not functional? This is your nephew. She was out here proudly saying, "Hey, nephew, nephew, nephew." And I felt like that was a grooming tactic. You're excited to be on the phone with that young man. You wanted them all to yourself. And listen here, you tried to make it seem as though I was interested in him when it was you. You was trying to keep him to yourself. You put in his head that people were out to get him so your predator behavior could fly right by. He didn't have to give it any thought. He just thought that you were trying to be an auntie. But listen here, auntie couldn't control her hormones. Uh-huh. Auntie couldn't control her hormones. Oh, Tiara says, "Hey, Norris Tony." Grand Rising. Yeah. Now I want y'all to know this. This is what Queen Tulsa's hour. This is the what? The bare truth. Okay. We are here. And I'm here to deliver the peel of truth. And that's what we're going to do. So let's get into, as I stated earlier, the grooming process. Um, Now there's a lawsuit that Timmie says that she has up against Dani. And you know, I think Timmie is like kind of all over the place because she goes from here to there and she misses Jaguar. I don't even think that this is really about Dani. I think that this is more about clickbait, using names, and her focus was really playing Jag's content. Um, then she had an issue with OG Patrice. But see, this is what I was trying to tell all y'all when everything was going on. I was letting y'all know who was on which team, whatever, whatever, whatever. Listen here. One thing I gotta do, I gotta give it up to Jag because she said it was just me and her. It was just me and her. You know, she said, don't worry about any of them. It's just me and you. But I had already knew that they were full of ish. She didn't have to tell me. She didn't have to tell me a damn thing. Okay. Because I already knew the players on the board. I knew that Timmie Tuckett was pretty much not a truthful person because when Jaguar went to jail in that pool, people were sending cash app donations, and Miss Thing, when she disappeared for a while, she enjoyed the fruits of her labor. Okay, allegedly. Let's see. So I do want to bring up a piece of article. It's going to be very beneficial to what we are talking about. So give me 1 second as I bring up this content. I'm going to dim my screen because I'm about to go on lunch break. I got to make my rounds first. I got to go check on my clients right quick, and then I'll be right back. Okay. Okay, here we go. I want y'all to really get up into this, okay? Oh, shoot. Hold on. Hello?
TJ and Dani have been working together for 5 years.
Really? How do you know that?
Because I just went through all of their emails. And I called Ty on the Docs Nation phone and I played her the evidence that I just acquired. And now she forwarded my phone calls to a fucking clinic. TJ, man. Wow. They did the swatting. It was TJ and Dani. They did the swatting.
That's interesting.
You don't sound very surprised.
I'm not.
Why not?
Because I mean, you have to look at the connections. Old girl had her YouTube since 2015, and then they knew of you for all these years and watched you. I mean, I'm not surprised at what they'll do.
I'm about to send their asses the fuck to jail.
Yeah. I just kind of stood back from it because I mean,
I don't blame you because they were trying to finger you. They were trying to line you up the entire time, which is why I told you don't worry about it. Do you?
Well, it's not that. It was more of
Tulsa,
like,
you
but
know
it's
you my girl.
yeah, but I understand. But just the mod squad, I think that they're.
Sweetheart, don't just don't. Why are you worried about the mod squad? Me and you got things to do. You ain't gotta be a part of the mod squad. You Tulsa. You're a rogue outlier.
I don't think you're understanding what I'm saying. Like
What are you trying to say?
the people in that group, I just well, I'll leave it alone. I'll just leave it alone. But my goal was to like I don't know the TJ shit. I don't really I don't care to talk about her because I've already written her off like she wasn't a good person. She had ill intentions, and
That doesn't matter. The bitch fucking had me swatted. They tried to line me up.
I would just say be careful of the people that's in that group because somebody is leaking
Sweetheart,
information.
I got it under control.
I'm just saying somebody's leaking some
God
information.
has it under control.
I understand.
We got better fish to fry. Fuck you worried about moderators for? And I'm trying to make you a fucking household name.
What I'm talking about is I thought that this was a family.
It is a family. Me and you.
Okay. Well,
but don't you understand?
I'm okay. I mean, it just seemed like it was just very just.
Tulsa, stop bringing up old shit.
Well, it's not about bringing up old shit.
Honey,
I just feel like
I got something big to tell you, but I can't tell you until next week. I need you to be full on Tulsa. You got to get back into the ring.
I'm in there. Just if we're gonna be doing shows, just let everybody know. Like, just
Tulsa.
just play your role.
Tulsa. Me and you gotta go live tonight.
Okay.
And we're gonna stage a fight and then a makeup.
No, I don't think that we should do that.
Yeah, I think we should. Matter of fact, I know we should. I'm gonna tap the link. You gonna be mad at me. I'm gonna do the I don't give a fuck shit, and then you gonna get emotional, and then I'm gonna get emotional, and then we're just gonna be like, fuck YouTube. It's about us.
I don't like that.
Why not?
Because,
all right, well then come up with something. Come up with something.
I would just rather us be in a positive space because.
Okay, well then post it in. Come up with something. Let me know what the loose script is. We'll go from there. I gotta go. I gotta call my lawyer.
Okay. Oh, did you check in?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I gotta go. I gotta call my lawyer.
Okay, peace.
Because I found out where TJ is.
Oh my God. Be careful with that.
I know what. What are you talking about? I'm about to have sheriffs sent over there.
Oh wow.
Sure.
So listen.
If I'm lucky, if I move fast enough, I can have her in loose stereo by the night.
Peep this out. I wanted to talk about the Diddy's arrest and.
Yeah, we can talk about all of that tonight.
I already got the show set. So just check out the title. And
okay, just send me the thumbnail, send me the notes. Yeah, I gotta get this bitch locked up.
Okay.
I know where she's at. I gotta go get her. The bitch done forwarded the fucking phone call to a clinic. How long you think it's gonna be before they try to get her out? I gotta get her.
Well, be careful with that, Jag. Let's focus on you building your empire.
I'm sending sheriffs.
Okay, we just. I would just rather us be in a positive space because.
Okay, well then post it in. Come up with something. Let me know what the loose script is. We'll go from there. I gotta go. I gotta call my lawyer.
Okay. Oh, did you check in?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I gotta go. I gotta call my lawyer.
Okay, peace.
Because I found out where TJ is.
Oh my God. Be careful with that.
I know it. What are you talking about? I'm about to have sheriffs sent over there.
So
If I'm
listen,
lucky, if I move fast enough, I can have her in loose spirit on by the night.
peep this out. I want
What?
I wanted to talk about the Diddy's arrest, and
Yeah, we can talk about all of that tonight. What
I
else?
already got the show set. So just check out the title and
Okay, just send me the thumbnail, send me the notes. Yeah, I gotta get this bitch locked up.
okay.
I know where she's at. I gotta go get her. The bitch done forwarded the fucking phone call to a clinic. How long you think it's gonna be before they try to get her out? I gotta get her.
Well, be careful with that, Jag. Let's focus on you building
I'm
your
sending
empire.
sheriffs. I'm sending sheriffs.
Okay, well, just don't let it consume too much of your time. That's all I'm
Okay.
saying.
I love you.
I love
We're
you too.
great. We're Gucci. And listen to me. This time next week, you're gonna be in love with me. I'm gonna turn you down, but you're gonna
My
be in love with
feelings
me.
never changed for you. I just backed away from them.
I don't. Tulsa.
I'm just saying, let's just,
Tulsa.
yeah,
Have you heard me say one bad word about you?
no,
Have you heard me defame you in any way, shape, or form?
no.
Thank you. Got it?
Got it.
What did I tell you? If it don't line up with my objective, I don't much give no fuck about it. What did I tell you? If it don't line up with my objective, I don't much give no fuck about it.
Right. Got it.
What did I tell you? If it don't line up with my objective, I don't much give no fuck about it.
Right. Understandable.
My Johnny Popcorn sent me money today. He loves me.
Oh.
He's so precious. Okay,
Well, girl, do
go.
you, and then we'll talk later. I'll send you everything.
Listen to me. We'll do prep before the show. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Peace. So, what does that mean? It means that everything is strategically done. It means that everything is strategically done with Jaguar, right? If it doesn't add up, like she wanted to stage this whole big fight between she and I, you see how I de escalated the situation. I'm like, no, I'd rather not. My reputation is on the line, you know, at the end of the day. Hold on one second. Oh, excuse me. So my reputation is on the line. Like, come on now, are you serious? Why would I sit up here and lie to these people, lie to my audience, and act like I'm really into it with you? No, I'm not gonna stage it. If I'm into it with you, I'm gonna be into it with you. And there's been plenty of times where I've given my commentary that did not align with, maybe it wasn't in your favor, so like I said, I'm very fair when it comes to giving it up when it comes to commentary. But let's get into oh girl, why is she trying to sue Dani Robertson? Right? Shout out to Fenty. Y'all hit Fenty up and tell them that we need some more of this lip gloss. hmm We are rocking the Fenty Glow. Okay, get into the Fenty Glow. Yes, I'm working the graveyard shift. My shift will be over soon. It is 5:56 a.m. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And I've been working so hard, y'all. Trust me. Now, what I want to know is, do you feel like the individual that is going to be suing Dani Robertson should have a pill of truth tonight? And then also, I want to ask y'all, as far as Jaguar Wright, now, what are your thoughts on her? Do you feel like she's a truth teller? Do you feel like she's just making things up? Do you feel like, what are your opinions on her? Grand Rising, how are you? Critical Smoker. Grand Rising, and thank you for coming by. What are your thoughts? Oh, we're like 42 minutes in. I could drop the link if anybody would love to come up and chat. Um, if anybody has had experiences with the Jaguar rights, we would love to hear from you. Yes, we would love to hear from you tonight. I'm the nurse on duty, so you are definitely in good hands. And speaking of hands, let me go ahead and massage my hands with some of this lotion. Oh, yes. I love this lotion. Yeah. Oh, yes. Feels so good on my hands. Yes. How are y'all feeling tonight? So, like I said, there's a lawsuit in progress allegedly, and the lady had come online. She was like, "Yeah, I'm just waiting for them to pick an amount." Then she was like, "Oh, I can't talk about it." Then it was like, "Oh my God, I got so much good news for y'all," and this, that, and the third. Then she started veering off to something else. I think that, oh, and I can't forget this. So it was Valentine's Day. This was like a Valentine's Day live. So she had come on live and she said, "Oh my God, let me show y'all what my son got me." And then she slips up and she know I was going to make a live and be like, where's Alvin? I mean, what's going on is, I mean, Alvin is gone, but I want to show y'all what my son got me. She went over there and she got that thing of, it was like some flowers and like a little red teddy bear. She was like, "Look what my son got me." And so she showed it off. And then she was like, "Yeah." And Alvin got me a jumpsuit. Yeah, and it's real cute. We didn't see the jumpsuit. We just saw what her son got her. Okay. Yes. Tierra says, "You won't win against Dani. Just throw in the towel." Listen here. Some of these people, they just don't get it, sweetheart. Some people, you know, their pride, I want to say some people, their pride is in the way and they will do any and everything for that pride. And it's like, baby girl, baby boy, you got to like fall back. I mean, look at the people that have come up against Danny in the past. Like, when you got no nuts, I was about to say no nose. Um, and and I've even shut him down. I shut no nose down, no nuts down on a panel. It was on TJ's panel. Shall he threatened TJ that if she unprivated that roast that I had given him, that he was going to strike her channel? Okay. He said, as far as Jag is concerned, I got to call my lawyer about that. Oh, all right now. Listen here. Jag can be sued. I mean, because she's tied to Odell, right? He's claiming to be the manager. Now, if people were really, what I'm saying, really into trying to get at her, they would go after him because he is behind this. He is the machine. He's her machine, right? So I'm just throwing it out there. He is her machine. Because trust and believe. I mean, yes, she's talking, but he's pocketing those coins too. Because y'all, he made a YouTube channel. He made a YouTube channel. They think that they are moving strategically, but when you talk about this particular couple, oh, if somebody can send me some information uh, to the courts about this case or put me in contact with the ex-wife, because I've got some information to where they wanted me to tear down her character on on a live broadcast. First of all, I'm a wife, okay? First of all, I'm a wife. Secondly, I'm a reporter. However, I got to get the information, baby. Okay. But no, I was not going to do that to that woman. Why would I do that to that woman? went down that aisle with that man and said, I do. They have some type of connection that I don't know anything about. And it's not my business. I have to focus on my own marriage, but actually, and I got to focus on my own marriage. That's A. B, I have a job to do, right? And I got to stick in some morals and values in there, right? So yeah, I wouldn't do that to someone that I really didn't get along with, you know? I mean, I don't care what it's paying because I feel like if you would do it for that, what else would you do it for? You know what I'm saying? And it's like when the morals and values, kind of intertwine, I got to take the higher road, Even, I mean, it probably would have been a great story. And oh, I could have got really salacious with it. Oh yeah. Because they called me because they know that I could drive a story. Okay. They know I could drive a story, honey. And that's why I'm getting back in motion. Listen here, I was on a hiatus. Listen here, I have some legal woes of my own. But listen here, I'm not running from the cops, you all. Okay. Please make sure you hit the like, share, subscribe, and listen here. Send a girl a donation. We've been here for what? Almost an hour, baby. We are working. Okay. Nurses need love too. Okay. Happy Valentine. Listen here, nurses need love too. Show this nurse some love. Nurse Queen Tosa, nurse feel good. Come over here and get your feel good. Okay. Listen here, I want you to do this for me.
Mouth right over that hole. Put your mouth there. I don't understand. You don't have to understand. What if your healing depends on you speaking into that hole? What if? What if it's just that simple? What if you don't have to hurt? What if you don't have to understand? What if you don't have to like it? What if you don't have to feel it? What if all you have to do is speak it into that hole? Would you be willing to do that? Do it.
Listen here. I love you all so much. And the fact that y'all have a sense of humor along with me is so amazing. Listen here, I want to shout out to Together We Make, Together We Break Chains. They supported and honored Queen Tulsa. So, Queen Tulsa, thank you for the support and encouragement. Together We Break Chains production. So, shout out to Together We Break Chains production for this honorable mention for the Queen Tulsa show. Thank you all so much. You say you thought I was a judge? I'm in my nurse's outfit. Hold on, let me pull myself down. Let me show you my thumb. Yeah, see, it's Queen Tulsa Hour, the bare truth. AT2. AT2, could you hit my link, please? Can you hit my link, please? Yeah, let's see if AT2 is going to hit this link. Come on, AT2, hit this link. Let's have a conversation. Let me put my link. Is my link here? Oh, no. Come here, AT2, because I got a question for you. He said, I'm cooking breakfast. Listen here. Med time. Yes, good. The dietary aid. Okay. Click up here because we need a word from the dietary department. The dietary aid department. Yes. Listen here. We're taking care of you on this rising. Yes. Come on, hit the link. Dietary aid. Honey, we got a dietary aid on duty. The dietary aid says, I'm cooking breakfast. Yes. Okay. Yes. TR says, nobody can do it like Queen Tulsa. Absolutely not. It's okay. This is mine. This is my lane. Okay. We're just trying to help you out. Yes. So listen here. I just want to say this to content creators. Please, please, please listen. you have got to take our course. We are going to be launching it very, very, very soon. And actually, I'll say we'll launch it on the 28th because that's where you shop local and you buy in the community. So, what a better way to launch? The Queen Tulsa's content creator class. Listen here, it's going to be myself and Couture Bay, where I pulled her into the class. Um, as of now, I'm thinking that the class will be $200. You will cash out me or PayPal me, however, and you will cash out PayPal her your, your half. So it'll be 100 for me, 100 for her. And we want to come out here and help those content creators that are looking for avenues to increase their viewership, you know? And I feel like with this collaboration, we'll give you the tools to network as well. So if you are interested, make sure you email me at tabloids queen. Listen here, this is for if you got some tea, you want to stay anonymous. Listen here, you could hit me up, but tabloids queen for the Queen Tulsa's content creator class if you're interested. But yes, that's what we are doing. Yes, please hit the link. I need this live. Come on, AT2. Yes, our dietary aid. Okay. We don't want him to burn up the food for the residents. Okay. If you have to put a few things on hold, we do understand. But yes, listen here, I'm loving this. If you guys are enjoying the Queen Tulsa Hour, your truth, let us know in the comments. For those of you that are catching it on the rebound. Mhm. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Hi, CJ the cat. CJ the cat is in meow. Okay, meow. Listen here. I told y'all, listen here. Okay, let me veer off the subject right quick. Let me share a little bit with you all because, listen, let me put on my crown because that's how, oh my God. Crown. Oh, I've got my headset on. Anywho, we're back in radio. I want you guys to get really familiar because Miss Wendy Williams is back. How you doing? Listen here, Mother is back, and I'm so excited to tell y'all that she signed this new documentation that she could get reevaluated. First steps, but we need to continue to keep her uplifted. Let me go ahead and put her. Give me 1 second. Let me put her GoFundMe in the chat. Where are they at? They're at $46,335. The goal is $50,000. So, not far. And this is for her independence. And y'all know how I love Miss Wendy Williams. Okay. So, if we can, let's support her. Okay. So, back into the content. Y'all already know I got a rep for Miss Wendy. Okay. Free Wendy. Free Miss Wendy. Okay. Let's get into it. So, when it comes to like this whole YouTube, oh, I'm going to take it to court, I just kind of feel like people, you got on what? Why did you come to YouTube? Did you come here to start up lawsuits? Did you come here to get yourself into situations to where you would be punished? Because I'm just kind of conflicted. Oh, all right. Listen here, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage. I mean, really coming to the stage with a K. Okay, like come and go. Coming to the stage, we have our dietary aid, AT2. You might know him as a YouTube godfather, but he's one of my good friends.
Thank you for the intro.
Oh yes, listen here. What are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. How are
Oh,
you?
you're feeling good. Ooh. I'm telling you, stop. I'm telling my job. Oh, oh, oh,
See, this is why I shouldn't have clicked the link.
no, no, I feel good. Listen here, I want everybody to feel good. Everybody that's out there, listen here. You hear my cat purring? Everybody's feeling good. So listen here. What are your thoughts on the topic? I want to hear from you.
So I was listening to you playing that recording. I'm not shocked, but she's caught in red-handed, setting up plays. Like, I mean, she has tried to set up plays with me too, so I'm not surprised at all.
Yeah. So let me ask you this. So by you having her on your platform, was there ever a time where you was like, well, let me give her a chance and let me just kind of see what she has to say? Um, and you know, kind of see where this goes. Not really like write her off totally, but what would you say to that?
Um, so when I would have her on my show, um it was more like, okay, I'm just gonna let her sit and talk, wait, see what she says. And then I always thought about it as like, okay, well, I'm gonna chop this up and then make segments, because nobody's gonna be able to understand her because she's always talking about 30 different things at one time. So I'll be all like, okay, I'm just gonna let her ramble, and then I know to go ahead and splice it up and chop it to where I can put it in segments and stuff like that. So I always seen it as a business.
Okay. So speaking of business, I know that Pierce Morgan, they had got a cease and desist. Beyonce and Jay Z wanted an apology. They got it. Jay Z just got scored a win in courts with Busby. What if Jay Z decides to go after YouTubers that had Jaguar right on their platforms? Are you willing to A, take that content down, B, stand on your content, or C, reevaluate and come out with an apology like Pierce Morgan?
Um, there's only like one video I would say like I would have to issue an apology for, but if they asked me directly to take it down, I would.
Okay. So I don't know this Madeline guy, the Madeline lady. Do you know who I'm talking about? Madeline?
Oh, Maggie.
I'm like, who are these people? Because like she has like this whole team of people. Like Jag is known for like keeping somewhat of a cult. Allegedly,
Right.
you know,
That's how
and
she survives. She keeps a cult.
yeah, because the TJ, the woman that bailed her out, left her whole family behind. Listen, left her girl,
Dang.
everybody.
When you
Left.
put it that way, you right.
I mean, ugh. But do you feel bad for TJ? Because I mean, okay, just from her standpoint, okay, you're a celebrity in my mind, and I come, I'm going to sign you out. I'm going to have a relationship with you, and then my life just goes downhill. What would you say to that situation?
Um, you know, I kind of feel like TJ wanted that. I like I want to feel bad, but there's no way in hell that you said, "Oh, this is be a great idea." I mean, look at the way Jag has been all these years on YouTube. Like, there's no way in hell you did not know that that was going to go south. Oh, I can't hear you, Tulsa.
Right. Well, let's take it back to Legina.
Oh Lord.
And let's take it back to Oh, are you able to hear me now?
Oh, okay, I can hear you now. Oh no, now I can't.
Uh oh.
Oh, now I
Can you hear
can.
me?
Okay, I can hear you now.
Okay, hold on. Uh oh. What just happened?
Oh, see, I can hear you. Oh, oh, hello, everybody. So let me just go ahead and take over while Tulsa, is getting her internet together. But yeah, Jag be setting up plays. This is very common for her. This is what she does. As far as TJ, Legina, anybody who dealt with Jag, I don't feel bad for them because at the end of the day, they seen the stuff that Jag was doing. I don't care how much they say, oh, I didn't know this, I didn't know that. There was nothing that told you in your right brain that that lady was going to be stable. Nothing that she ever has done has ever seemed like she was stable or she had a good head on her shoulder. Like every facet of her life seems chaotic. And I'm not trying to even be rude, but every facet of her life seems chaotic. Like if you want to go there and be with her and live that kind of chaotic, unstable lifestyle, then you do that. You back, Tulsa?
Okay, yeah, I'm back. What is going on? Okay, so are you able to hear me now? Is my audio okay?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, so let me ask you this. So, you know who Danny Robertson is, like here on YouTube?
Yes, I know who Danny is. Yeah.
Okay, so there's Timmy Tuckett, Kimmy, who was Jaguar's friend. Uh,
Yeah, Timmie. Yeah, 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 yeah. I know.
okay, so she,
You're trying to get me in trouble.
no, no, so she's alleging that she's suing Danny Robertson and that they're talking about an amount um and she's going to be suing her. What are your thoughts on that? And do you think that it's going to go through?
I thought there was already a lawsuit, or no?
Well, see, she keeps coming out with, like, she'll come out, she'll disappear. Mm, I'm not really sure, but she's been saying that she's going to sue her, and she's been on this journey um since she's was with Jaguar, right?
Hmm. To be fair, I honestly don't know the ins and out, but I swore that was an old storyline, Tulsa. You sure that's current?
Listen, she just spoke about it yesterday on Valentine's Day.
She still got a channel?
Hmm.
Oh, okay. You telling me something new.
Yeah, yeah. My sources are telling me that she was, discussing Jaguar Wright, and then she discussed a lawsuit against Danny Robertson. She said she's taking her down. She said the people are working on the numbers or something.
Mm.
So she sues her. Do you feel like, what are your thoughts on that, being that a blogger or a content creator gets sued by another content creator?
Well, I honestly don't really have an opinion on it because I don't even know what the lawsuit is for, technically. Do you know what it's for?
Um, mm, I don't know like the ins and outs,
Because
but
let me tell you this: when the YouTubers do like the lawsuits and stuff like that, I be all like, is it real or is it just for content?
Well, with her, Tara
Because
said,
my opinion on the situation, honestly, to tell you the truth, let them hoes fight. Like I ain't got nothing to do with it.
yeah, but I'm just saying, like, I already know, like, the lady is not, like, it's not gonna happen. But I'm just trying to figure out a
Oh,
way
so
to
you think
tell
she's
her.
faking it?
No, I'm trying to figure out a way to tell her, like, leave it alone. Like, you could be doing other content. This is just something that you're just not gonna win. Does that make sense? Like, trying to help the sister out. We don't talk, but I kind of feel like it's a waste of time. And then I guess as a content creator, I guess I'm just trying to step up and speak up and say, us content creators, we can do our little beefs and stuff, but let's really focus on our channels and our growth, right?
Uh huh.
I mean, because at the end of the day, um, I don't know, all this is just gonna dry up,
Yeah,
in my
I honestly don't know what the basis is. Like I said, I haven't really researched it, so I can't make a educated decision.
well, this is the thing. So Kimmy decides that she's going to say that Danny Robertson is a lady at Soul Cycle Fitness and things like this. And she was like going around doxing the wrong people. Like she was dealing with treases, rotten root, and got some information wrong on that. And then when people try to correct her,
Hmm.
she gets upset. And I think that's where her and Danny kind of bumped heads because Danny was telling her, hey, you're doxing the wrong person. And she got upset. Kimmy got upset.
Mm.
I think this is more like a power struggle. So it's because she was told, hey, you have the wrong person. She says, oh, okay, well, she takes it a step further now. She wants to get even and she wants to sue her and she wants money. Long story short.
So, who team are you on, Tulsa?
Have have you spoken to Jaguar?
No, I have not spoken to her.
Okay, so what are your updates on her?
I don't have any updates on her.
Okay, so you're not following the case. She has a 13-year-old person staying with them. Did you hear about that?
So I listened to when she was explaining it, but I was confused. I was really confused about it. It didn't make it like how was she to blame for somebody else's child, or is that her child? I don't know.
Well, from my understanding, is her
It
man's.
sounded like the Royce Reed and Dwight Howard situation. You know about that with their son?
Oh, do tell. No, inform me.
Well, yeah, it's not. Well, the son got in trouble for some stuff that he shouldn't have been doing, and it was inappropriate between like a child and all that. If that's kind of like the vibes I was getting, but Jag wasn't exactly saying it verbatim.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, with all the distractions, I was all like, okay, I don't think I want to even talk about this. So yeah, I just tuned it out.
Right. But in that moment, do you think that she is of sound mind um to even handle something like that? And also her partner.
Um, I listen. I don't
Because
know how.
when we're talking about responsibility and we're talking about a child here and we're talking about the best interest of that child, does that child even need to be there? I guess
Would I
I'll
leave my children with Jaguar and Odell? No. If you want me to just answer that one, I can give you a no.
okay, absolutely. And
Yeah.
if you don't
Okay.
mind, elaborate on, maybe why.
Because they are not people that you should have your children around.
I
I
disagree.
mean, Jag has never taken care of her own children, so what she know about taking care of children?
That's a good point because we all remember, when they got evicted out of that apartment. Hmm. So let me ask you this. Um, as far as these beefs on YouTube, what beefs are you in right now?
I'm currently not in any beefs actually.
Oh,
AT2 is doing good. I see you acting a mess over on the beef sector. What's going on between you and Lemon?
um,
You trying to
lemon.
get some of that lemon drop? Is that what you doing?
Oh, never. Lemon.
You
Lemon.
said never.
Yeah, never. Lemon is just, you know, a guy in the hood, just trying to, support the community.
What do you mean by
Yep.
support the community?
Us support the community. We've gotta support each other. I need to come over to your channel and support you.
Yeah, you can always show support.
Yeah, do you be dropping a link?
Um, I don't really like dropping the link,
Oh, okay. Mm.
but
You said,
for you, Tulsa, I would drop the link.
oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Well, listen here. Shout your channel out and let the people know where they can follow you and give closing remarks. And then I think Nurse Queen Tulsa is gonna relieve herself of her duties.
Yes, well, everybody, it's your boy AT2. Make sure you guys follow me on the YouTube, AT2. Um, thank you, Tulsa, for having me up here. I appreciate that. Now I'm about to make this garlic butter, so I appreciate you, helping me kill a little time before I make this garlic butter. And you have a good night or a good morning, I should say.
Absolutely. And thank you for cooking for our residents. And thank you for tuning in live from the Dietary Aid Department. Okay, we have AT2 coming in. You know, I am your nurse. Give me 1 second. Let me see if the camera. We have to come in from a different device. Okay. Yeah, we have to come in from a different device. Yes. And AT2 was actually live from the dietary aid department. He was in there cooking for the residents. Listen here, it is definitely mid-call. The current time is 6:30 a.m. Today is Sunday, February the 16th. The current year is 2025. We want to thank you for all of your support and the royal family, Tiara, Norris, Tony, much more. Listen here, this concludes our broadcast. Until next time, so long.